I'm just gonna go ahead and make this quick. I mean, I don't really care on what anyone says. Like, genuinely, this is like the second time this happened where the devs released some type of like patch or balance change for SD that generally is just so dumb. Like, what does it even mean? Like, what do you mean when you what does that mean when you up the speed on the chargeable projectile when like it's making me so mad. I don't even know what to say. Okay, like why would they up the speed of the squirrel blockade when it's not charged? When the whole point of the ability is for you to charge it and then throw it. When you charge it, it goes faster and the projectile becomes bigger. No, let's just make it faster without charging because that's definitely a good idea. Yeah, I have another idea. Why don't we just remove the charge mechanic entirely? I feel like that's an even better idea. Okay, but seriously, like, it's just so dumb in what they do with this character. Like, what do you mean? Like, back in season 5, she got her old damage back. It's like, wow, there's still like 50 other problems with the character. Thanks. Or back in season 4, when it actually started, and for those patch like balance changes, whatever, they took away her damage to back to 100, and they put her animal bond on a 15-second cooldown. Mind you, that thing's still on a 15-second cooldown. Why is it on a 15-second cooldown? That's so dumb. Like, what does that ability do for it to deserve a 15-second cooldown? And now, like a couple of months later, like 4 or 5 months later, you're telling me this is the buff that I get? Is this. How is this even a buff? Like, the whole point of the ability is for me to hold down, like, right click or whatever you're playing on and just throw it. It becomes faster when I charge it up fully. So why would you make it faster without me having to charge it up? That doesn't, like, what does that do? It's so dumb. Like, genuinely, I just want to make this like quick rant video because like no one's saying anything. Like, I've watched all like the main content creators of this community, and all they're saying is like, "Wow, she got another buff." It's like, okay, cool. Anyways, next, it's like, it's just they just kind of throw it under the bus, but I'm just done, bro. Because it's generally stupid. She has so many problems. Like, she has her hitbox is kind of generous. Her tail bounce is just low key just bad because it just launches you up into the air. And most character or not most, but some characters can just click on you, just click on your head, and you just die, which is nice. And sometimes it can put you in a worse position. Like, I'm using my mobility option and I'm getting put in a worse position because I used it. My bad. I guess I'm just meant to walk away with my giant hitbox having self. What else? Well, there's so much else. Like, or another example, her ult is still pretty bad. Like, the only reason why I even get those clips in the first place is because I timed it well, or the enemies are just stupid and they don't actually shoot the thing. Because it's not hard to die to it. All you have to do is just jump on something, and then it gets countered. And even when you don't jump on something, the Stampede could just simply leave. Like, it's so dumb. Why can't it even leave in the first place? That's my ultimate ability, mind you. My ultimate ability. Running around doing nothing until it finally decides to come back and maybe get a couple more hits in until I hear that despawn sound, knowing that my ult did nothing for 80% of the time it was out. And that just, like, that gets me mad, but what gets me mad the most is the fact that they do nothing. What is this buff even gonna do? It's so dumb. It's barely. Is it even a buff? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, think about it. Like, what character ever in any game has received a buff as dumb as this? Like, what is this logic? In the chargeable ability, let's make the projectile faster when you don't charge it. That's definitely a good idea. Nice. No, it would be nice some overshield or some overhealth if I like use my blockade. Like when she eats the acorn, I get like 50 shield. That'd be nice instead of me just being a I don't know just a giant squirrel lady. And this also shows that like the devs don't even know how to like use the abilities properly. Like it's very clear to me like because I have a lot of time in SG. I know it's pretty bad, and I get that. Trust me, I get it. People typically check my profile and like, oh my gosh, do you have like over 100 hours on SG? Oh my gosh, you are weird. It's like, yeah, I know. Trust me when I say this. I know I'm weird, but it's okay. Probably. I don't think it is, but it's clear to me that the devs don't even know how to use their or her abilities. Cause like, why would you ever throw out the blockade when it literally is a charge mechanic? Cause there's so many people in the elo that I play in, which is Diamond, which obviously is not very high, but I play more Hollow Knight in TF2 than Marvel Rivals, so I'm not really playing the game that much. And whenever I do play the game, it's just like I see these SGs in my elo just throwing out blockades without charging them. Like no one's gonna get hit by that. Like that's not gonna get any value. You're just throwing it out. Like it's a literal stun. Like charge it up, throw it. Don't just. Ugh. That's not gonna get nobody. And the most annoying part is that I can. I'm probably not like there. Like a good example is like say I'm in a match and like I'm just not even doing good. I'm doing decent. Like I'm just there. I'm not even really helping. I'm just kind of holding R2. I get a couple of finals, and it's always whenever I'm doing even remotely average, it's like they just automatically think I'm the problem when I'm not most of the time. I'm just there. And then they just switch to SG. It's like that just pisses me off. Like, why switch to SG into my comp? It just doesn't work. Like my comp has like a Hella and like maybe a Flyer, but like I got an Ultron and like a Hella. Like SG just doesn't work into that, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I'm honestly just fucking done with the devs just not saying anything or not saying anything, but not doing anything with this character. Because just what even is this change? Like 20 meters per second to 30 meters per second on my uncharged blockade. How is that going to help me at all? Like it's just annoying because this is the second time that they release a change that just doesn't do anything. And let's actually go back to that season 4 example because I'm pretty sure they said some because they always have like this little thing that they say is like it's like oh Wolverine's getting I don't know sharper claws or something like that to like I don't know make it sound more interesting. I'm pretty sure what they said was some along the lines like we're gonna tone down Doreen's damage from afar, and what they did is that they just straight up like cut her damage by 10. Like what do you mean? I mean, that kind of helps, but now she just does less damage in general. You did too much. And in that same update, again, they just, hey, let's add a 50% increase on your animal bond. That's cool. Like, that's wonderful. That's on a 15-second cooldown. That's so fun. Thank you, NetEast. As if this character wasn't already bad enough, you just nerf her for no reason. And your compensation, season 4, my blockade does 15 more damage, so now I can still, you know, do the good old blockade 1, 2, and they're dead on 250s, 275s to live with 5 HP. Usually I'd hit them with a melee, but nowhere near close enough. Like, you don't even play SG, like, far range. You play her, like, mid range. Why would you play her far range? You're not. really gonna do anything. And plus, you're easily pokeable and easily diveable. You're far away from your team. You're probably in the open somewhere, and if you're not in the open, you're still pretty diveable. So if you're playing on an open map and you're sitting like, or say like Hollow de Jolly, you're playing on an open map, jeez, map, and you're sitting on that top area on first point, you're on defense. Well, I'm pretty sure you could assume that. But yeah, you're on defense. You're sitting on the top area. You're spamming your nuts. You're doing some like they probably have like Heller, Jean Grey, or Hawkeye. Hawkeye could just, oh wow, squirrel's dead. Well, shit. And because of that, you lose the point. Yeah, that's wonderful. So a change that they could do for say her tail bounce is like give it more like horizontal acceleration or something like that. Like make it feel more like a rocket jump from like TF2. But yeah, they could make it feel more like a rocket jump. And then for Animal Bond, honestly, it's an okay ability. I don't think it really needs changes. Like it's reliable. It helps. But yeah, it does its job. It gets the job done. Her Animal Bond, yeah, lower that cooldown back to like 12 seconds, what it was originally when the game came out, or revert it back to 10 seconds, what it was before season 4, and like after season 1. That'd be nice. Excuse me. Just had dinner. Anyways. Or they could probably, I don't know, make it do something different. Probably give it that overshield I was talking about earlier. And then for her main attacks, or just like her normal burst acorn attack, um, I don't know. That's fine. And then for ult, I would just say remove the ult from the game and give her a new one, or make it so that way it targets like low health enemies, like enemies that are low, like or below 50% HP or something like that. But yeah, I don't really know how good this video will do, but I just had to say something. Someone had to say something, and well, since no one's gonna say anything, I'm gonna say something. So yeah, I'm gonna go goon to the new SG skin. So bye.